I need to do the survey, okay, that's required. City, is that city ordinance?
I said so.
Was it online too, wasn't it?
What?
Was the survey online too?
Yeah, we can start.
I gave, it's in your office. Yeah, and I'm just so confused. Okay, this is
Darren's in the health.
right.
I'm going to the nursing campus.
Ready when you are, Bruce.
Okay, let's
Sorry.
get started. The Board of Public Works meeting for Tuesday, June 28th, 2022 is hereby called to order at 6:30 PM. Roll call, please.
Alderperson Akers?
Present.
Alderperson Bailey?
Present.
Alderperson Collins?
Present.
Mr. Rivera?
Present.
Mr. Graber?
Present.
Mr.
Graber.
Graber, sorry. Mr. Katz, Mr. Laskowski, and Mr. Haas are also present.
Excellent. Got the A team here. Approval of the May 24, 2022 meeting minutes. Need a motion to approve.
Second that motion.
Motion by Mr. Rivera,
I'll second.
Sorry.
and by
Got ahead of it.
Ms. Collins. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion is carried. Item number 4, citizen commentary. Any citizen commentary?
None?
Okay.
Item number 5, discussion decision to consider a request for a second driveway to access a proposed garage at 4966 South 28th.
Okay, so Troy Waldron, who's here today, of 4966 South 28, is requesting approval for a second driveway for access to his proposed garage. By city ordinance, no motor vehicle may be parked upon premises zoned for, as or used for residential purposes unless within a garage or upon a paved or unpaved driveway leading directly to the roadway or garage or parking stall. But specifically, no single-family residential dwellings shall have more than a single driveway with a single access point to the public street unless a circular driveway exists. Approval shall be required by the Board of Public Works for more than one access point from the public street or single-family dwelling. So if you look at the drawings the drawings provided by Mr. Waldron, his house faces 28th Street, and he has a driveway there with no garage. And he'd like to build a garage, but he really doesn't have room to fit the garage would be basically behind his house. It just has to do with the way his house is laid out on the lot. So because of the fact that he's a corner lot, he would like to build a garage off of homes and have a second driveway there. So this is basically about if the committee would like to permit a second driveway. He also has another picture a little closer up of the situation. And then he also has a drawing that shows some homes nearby to his own that have multiple driveways. They have more than one driveway.
Yeah.
3 houses at homes in 30th Street. And I did in fact look at those on
Yeah.
Google Street View, and that's
I
the situation.
personally really do not see any type of problem with it.
So our recommendation is to allow the second driveway, but not until he has a building permit for this proposed
Oh.
garage, because we don't want a driveway,
Right.
a second unconnected driveway without a garage. So
Right.
at the time he takes out a permit for a garage, then the second driveway would be allowed.
That makes
Our
sen- that-
recommendation,
Yeah,
anyway.
that makes sense.
Exactly.
Would he have to put a survey in on where that garage is going to be as far as,
That would be, I don't think he needs a survey.
how many feet it's going to be
It
from
has
the
to,
road?
yeah, they would have to meet the setbacks, and that's why when you get a garage permit, the development department would talk to him about what the setback would need to be.
That makes sense.
Right.
Can I make a motion to allow the second driveway at the time the building permit for the garage is issued?
Okay, motion by,
I'll second that motion.
second by Mr. Rivera. Any discussion? I got a question. Did you talk to any of the neighbors? Nobody's up in arms about this?
I have not talked to the neighbors, but they'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, his neighbor's Paul's
that's
Liquor.
Paul.
His Paul's, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Paul's not gonna have an issue
No,
with that.
he's not.
I was just seeing Paul this weekend.
Yeah, I have to see him tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
Paul gives you grief, we'll go talk to him.
Yeah, not a problem.
Take care of him.
How deep is your lot?
It looks pretty deep.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks about right.
It looks like you have more than enough room.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
still have plenty. Okay.
Yeah, just as long as they'll get you with the setbacks and stuff like that, and
Exactly.
you have plenty of room to adjust to, I think, fit within those perimeters. Okay.
okay, all right.
Okay, we have a motion to approve in a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried.
All right, thanks.
Item number
You're
6.
done?
You're done.
Have a good day.
Next step is the permit,
Yeah.
then the check writing.
Yeah.
You're
You
welcome.
bet.
No problem.
Item number 6, presentation on the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewage District's pipe check program.
Okay, this is an item for information only. I just wanted to make the alderpersons aware and the committee aware of Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewage District's pipe check program. It's something that they're offering to residents, including residents of City of Greenfield. And it's definitely a positive thing for the residents. So the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewage District, MMSD's pipe check program, provides financial incentives to help homeowners cover a portion of the cost to eliminate clear water from entering the sanitary lateral, therefore decreasing the risk of a basement backup. So this refers to their sanitary lateral, so their sink, toilet, the lateral that goes out to the street to the sanitary sewer. So a basement backup, water in your basement, can be caused by rain or groundwater, also known as clear water, overwhelming your sanitary lateral, causing sewage and water to back up in your basement. Sources of clear water include connected downspouts, foundation drains, and defects in the sanitary lateral, such as roots. All of these sources increase the likelihood of basement backup. So, for example, if you have a lateral that is that has cracks in it,
A sanitary lateral?
sanitary lateral,
Okay.
and it has cracks in it, oftentimes people will get roots in there, so they have to call, say, Roto-Rooter to clean the roots out.
Yeah.
And they have to do that periodically. This is primarily in older homes that have clay laterals. It's something that in itself can back up your lateral, but the other thing that can back up the lateral is groundwater can go into the sewer pipe that way and get into your basement. So, and then with it would go sewage into your basement. Especially a problem in a rainstorm like we've had in the past in all neighborhoods, including in Bruce's district as well as all the alderpersons. It's just less so when you get way, way west where they have PVC laterals. So this program, if someone was to get their lateral replaced, this program would pay a portion of that cost. It would help. It would save that resident money. There's other reasons, other things that cause water to get into your basement backups. Some people in older homes have their floor drains, their floor drains and the drain tile behind their basement wall connected to the sanitary lateral. That's illegal today, but in the old days, that's how they used to do it pre-1950s something. So, so if somebody participates in this program to say get their lateral replaced, they also have to do things like disconnect these floor drains. And doing this work not only helps the homeowner, but it helps the neighborhood, because water that gets in your sanitary lateral creates the possibility for a basement backup in your neighbors too, and vice versa. Your neighbors getting water in their sanitary lateral could cause a backup in your basement, depending. So, improvements in your home sewer pipes, which connect to the greater sewage system, also help MMSD reduce the risk of. As regarding the basement backups for you, your neighbors, but it also it also helps MMSD because groundwater getting into the sanitary system is basically clean rainwater, and yet it ends up going to Jones Island and it has to get treated. So.
And it can overwhelm the system.
And it can overwhelm the system, and then they dump it into Lake Michigan, and so all this stuff is connected. So
what's the cost for a resident then?
So I have a page in here that goes into great detail on what it takes to participate in the pipe check program. But basically, if someone wants to participate, they can go on MMSD's website, and they can sign up. And what it is there are certain contractors that are approved by MMSD.
Right.
And what happens is, if, say, for example, you say, I have a problem with what I believe, I have a problem with a leaking lateral. So this approved plumber will do what they call a clear water analysis or something like that. And what it is they inspect your lateral, they inspect your downspouts, they inspect your floor drain in your basement and things like that. And then they recommend a course of action. And then what happens is that plumber then does the work. And then when they bill you the regular amount minus whatever MMSD's financial incentive is. So in other words, you don't have to pay it and get reimbursed. You just.
How long is this program going on?
And it's indefinitely for now.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
at this point.
And they started about a year ago, they rolled it out slowly.
Okay.
So for example, approved project types, for example, foundation drain disconnection, removing the Palmer valve. MMSD will pay $1,500 toward that work. A full lateral replacement from the house to the sanitary main in the street via open cut, or there are other methods. They will reimburse the homeowner $4,000 to $5,000 for that. They'll disconnect downspouts for $25. They'll pay $25 per downspout. Because if you have downspouts that are getting into your sanitary, that's a really big source of rainwater getting into your sanitary. So one of the things they do is disconnect those. They'll pay for a new storm lateral. So if you have storm sewer in your street and they'll pay up to $1,000 toward connecting your storm system, which is basically your downspouts and your sump pump. They'll pay $1,000 toward connecting that to the city's sanitary storm sewer. Sump pump discharge. They'll pay $300 toward disconnecting an existing sump pump from the sanitary and routing it to another approved location, so it's a good deal. They have a website, they have plenty of printed materials, they have ways you can find a contractor with your scanning with your phone. So this is something that we'll try in engineering. We'll try to make residents aware of it when they call us with problems.
Just curious, the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewage District, I apologize if you've answered this already. Is this just the entire county, or is it outside the county, or is it only select municipalities within the county, or?
So MMSD is who treats our sewage. So they're the ones so that when you flush, it goes in pipes under the street and it makes its way to, I think, are there 2 treatment plants, Brian? Jones Island and South Shore. So, and they serve a host of communities from northern Milwaukee County to southern Milwaukee County and even into Waukesha a little bit.
Waukesha too?
Yeah, into Waukesha a little bit. I think South Milwaukee has their own sewage treatment plant, so they're not. But so MMSD treats all our sewage. They're the ones who dug the deep tunnel. They do other things too, but so it's kind of like and they have taxing authority, for example. So
I have a question. So you contact an approved contractor and they do the evaluation and that. Are you going to be charged for that evaluation? Because I mean, like, what if you do it and you're like, nope, you're good, you're golden, you don't need it. Do you still have to pay for that?
there's no cost for that, for the evaluation. The only thing, if you have the work done, they'll only pay those amounts. So like maybe they'll pay $4,000 to $5,000 for a lateral replacement. Well, not some people have a longer lateral, some people have a shorter lateral, some people have one that's easy to get to, and some of them have it like maybe under their driveway or something. So
Yeah.
so everybody's cost is a little different, but it's an incentive, so it greatly reduces the cost of doing this work. And if you have a bad lateral, you really want it replaced because you don't want a basement backup.
No.
Can I give a suggestion? Is this maybe something, if you talk to Park and Rec, is this maybe something you can maybe put in the fall recreator?
Yeah, we could put some sort of
It's
announcement
just a
in there.
suggestion. They
Yeah.
might already have something, but you can check into it, right?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
That's something that's well-read,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea to get the word out. I mean,
Yeah.
how about if they come up to you guys, your offices up there?
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
they have
inform them.
You have a, pamphlet, or you put it on our website or something?
Yeah.
To make us aware of people somehow?
Maybe the social
We
media
have this
page.
available for,
Yeah,
it's the flyer from them.
Yeah. it'd
With
be great
everything.
if they had it upstairs.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah, we can put those in our display up there,
Yeah.
Fantastic.
so.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, no action required, so.
Item number 7, Superintendent of Public Works report.
Good evening, thank you. In Public Works, our seasonal work consists of crack sealing prep and pavement marking starting up this week, as well as some heavy equipment rehab, front-end loader work on the lifting arms for the bucket and things like that. Boulevard and center median maintenance continues, as well as our outlying parks, lawn maintenance out there. Street lighting maintenance and the Beloit Road improvements are ongoing. We also had a couple of repairs from some underground contractors that breached our conduit recently.
Is that 51st?
That was 51st. One of them was on 51st, the other one was on 68th, just north of Cold Spring. DPW yard improvements, the pole building is basically complete. We're waiting on the overhead doors that we knew when we ordered were out a little bit, but we have that all locked up for installation as soon as they come in. Our televising of the sanitary sewers continues. We're right about year-to-date with pre-con and investigations, as well as our scheduled televising. We're at about 98,000 feet of televised sanitary, which is great. Forestry, Storm responses, sightline hazards, I call them widowmakers, hangers in the trees from the high winds we've had recently. We were on those the last couple days, but our storm response has been minimal in the recent events, and I attribute that to our structural pruning and things. The guys also prepared and carried out some work at Centennial Park. We have the legacy bricks. The city offers those legacy bricks for people. So Mike Dermody and his crew reset and leveled out all those 3 areas of the legacy bricks. If you get a chance to take a look, they look really nice and conforming now. Other duties we've been doing, traffic control for House of Harley events. We participated in the first ever and annual Touch a Truck event last Saturday. And we also held a career fair for Public Works, and that was very well attended and received by the residents and all the kids and parents that came. So that was pretty cool. This week, it's 4th of July setup, fencing, fireworks area in the fall zone, as well as multiple traffic control locations in and around the parade route area. So we met with the group today at 1 o'clock to just wrap up everything for that. We're in discussions with PD for anything they might need additionally.
Can I ask her, the signage is going to go up in Shirley Crest too again, like you do for Dan Jansen?
Yes.
Okay.
It might go up as early as Thursday, just due to staffing in the Monday.
No, that's, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just, because I think
It's
there was
coming.
one year it got skipped and it was like, oh, it made a difference.
Yeah, it does.
It
Yeah.
makes a huge difference when it's not there.
Yeah, so we'll be putting that up. Street sweeping, since our last meeting, we've swept over 240 miles of road in the city. Service requests, that's a service request for anything from a light bulb out to bring paper up to City Hall or deliver items to PD or fire department, 204 of those. It's also a residential request too for a pothole or lawn damage. Could be darn near anything within the city. And then Diggers Hotline locate tickets, we responded to 552 of those. So that's just a brief update on what we've been doing the last month. So thank you.
Thank you.
Can I just say that I met with Scott Yuck today, and he was singing DPW's praises about some of the stuff you guys have done around the city, so I just wanted to pass that along.
Thank you very much.
In the power line trail, you're gonna start cutting grass soon, or?
They did cut.
You guys cut the power line?
We have
Oh.
not participated in the cutting yet.
The contractor did.
Oh, for the power line cut?
Yeah, we expect to get our new tractor and mower within the next 3 weeks. Yeah, that's in, they're just prepping it and stuff like that, and then there'll be some training involved in that, so
Oh, okay. It's like a 3-section?
it is, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, item number 8, engineering report, Mr.
Good evening. For tonight's report, I will just give you an update on projects like I usually do. This summer, we've actually completed 2 of our main projects already. We completed the 84th Street concrete panel replacement between Cold Spring and Howard Avenue. And we completed the 43rd Street sidewalk between Cold Spring Road and the service road south of Cold Spring. A carryover project from the last couple of years is the St. Francis neighborhood reconstruction that's south of Morgan Avenue. That asphalt is paved and that project is complete. We have the ongoing power line trail construction that Bruce said you just mentioned. The Cold Spring Road section of that project has been delayed several weeks, and we do expect it to be complete in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
I haven't been down there. Is it still blocked off going?
Yeah, correct. It is still westbound
I've
only.
got a couple complaints. Because people are getting impatient. They want that road. And I'm
Yep.
wondering why really it's taking so long just to put in, they're not doing a total, road reconstruction.
We encountered an unknown or unexpected underground utility during construction. We Energies, in fact, so we had to do some redesign and get it reapproved. And then it had to fit into the contractor's new schedule. So that was the delay. we
Major problem.
It was, yeah, it was a major, it was a concrete encased electrical duct that could not be moved in a timely manner.
It was a major problem, but at no cost, no cost to us.
A high voltage electrical line that was encased in concrete
We didn't expect.
that they did not make us aware of during the design process.
We weren't aware of that. It's coming from, right, gives power to the apartments there?
I think it's we don't know where it goes. It's just a feeder line in the area.
It's a big one.
Yeah, so we had to redesign a retaining wall, go through approvals for that, and then that changed the scope for the contractor, so that then had to fit into their new schedule moving forward.
I would assume they would appreciate having their electricity and keeping the road closed a little longer, if they
Yeah.
had to choose.
So there was a period.
Have to choose.
Well, it wasn't our fault, was it? It was.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. There was a period of time when there was minimal work occurring on Cold Spring Road, and the delay was a result of us going through a lot of steps to figure out what we were going to do in that location. So the contractor is back on site working. We had a progress meeting today to discuss the project. They presented their schedule to finish Cold Spring Road, and that's expected to be paved the week after the 4th of July. Or, excuse me, not the week immediately after the 4th of July, but the following week. Completion should be in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Fantastic.
So, yep, get that road reopened, and then the rest of the power line trail to 60th Street shall be complete by the end of August.
Great.
Thank you.
That utility down there wasn't damaged in any way, was it? We just found it and.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go through the process of digger's hotline before excavating, and encountered it during that time.
So that would be our DPW that found it?
No, the contractor excavating, actually. Other projects we have ongoing, we have Mitchell Highlands resurfacing project, that's north of Morgan Avenue. Some heavy equipment started in there today, milling the asphalt, and the new asphalt shall be paved next week, I believe.
Okay.
We've started the traffic signal replacement at 47th and Layton, as well as 60th and Edgerton. New concrete was poured on Monday for that project. That completion is the end of August. We have a larger asphalt street resurfacing project in 3 neighborhoods on the west side of the city. That's expected to begin in the end of July or early August. And then the Milwaukee County Beloit Road resurfacing project began June 20th. And that's expected to last through the end of October or early November. So Beloit Road is currently closed between 124th Street and 108th Street, except for local traffic that have to get to their houses. And then 2 other ongoing Wisconsin DOT projects in the area are the Rock Freeway resurfacing project. That's west of the Hale Interchange. That's still on schedule for completion this fall, and the Layton Avenue off-ramp is closed through the middle of August. And then lastly, the one we all know about, the 60th Street Bridge replacement. The girders replaced last week on that project with overnight closures. So that project too is progressing right on schedule for completion later this year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's looking good.
I was just joking about, is there hazard pay for the Hale interchange with the bearers?
Yeah, right.
Gotta be careful out there.
So that's all the projects at the moment.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Item number 9, other topics for future agendas?
I don't have anything.
Excellent. Item number 10, I need a motion for adjournment.
Motion
I
to
can-
adjourn.
I can motion that.
There you
Second.
go.
All right.
Mr. Kraber, motion to adjourn, and seconded by Pam Akers. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion is carried. Thanks.
Have a good night, everyone.
You
Night.
too.
Oh, and have a happy 4th.
Yes.
God bless America.
Happy Fourth of July. Coming up too fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Fourth of July is here already, and
I'm so far planning on it. I do have
is there a way?
I'll let it go, this is Amy.
One-way traffic, right? Going west. Is there a way now that we could, there a way that you could have,
But you have to stop.
I don't know, one lane and keep it open for both ways, or is that, and have people like, I don't know how you do it, but people could, you know, go both ways, they just have to.
Bye.
I don't know how
See
you-
ya.
We looked at that and